Only if it's daytime.
Wait, why does it need to be daytime?
Because you remember when I went in there and it was nighttime, it didn't play the music, and everyone was pissed.
I thought that was just a glitch.
Well, Fish said it was a thing, so at least I think Fish said it. Fish said
well,
it
she said it's
true.
a thing that happened to her before, but that doesn't mean it's like a thing. I don't know.
Well, I could go in there at night and see if it happens again, and then reset and see if it happens in daytime. Anyways, hey everyone, it's Rockman.
Hey everyone, it's not Rockman.
Some corporation bot retweeted me. See, I said Lady Business because of Lady Doritos, which is on my Twitter. Okay, I think we're all live and whatnot, so...
I just completed an area in the Lego game, and there's another small area that before we called I was getting to, and I was like, it's only a few things. So I'm just going to finish a tiny area.
Okay, there's the music. So maybe it was a glitch. It's definitely night. Alright, I guess we're doing this now then. Only cat lover can see us now. Wow, I just jumped through the window.
Alright, done. Is it weird that I have 347 gold bricks out of 450, and I just kind of want to get 3 more so I have 350?
That's not weird at all. It's completely sane.
I would find it weird if you didn't do that song.
Mhm.
I'm missing 2 here. Do I really look for them? I'm only missing 1.
I'm officially Bon Jovi on cats.
Yay! Yes, how do I get up there? Hey, LG.
Oh, hi, LG. This chicken got out. Hello, commenter commentating. Who's not cool? I'm missing 2 cats, I think.
I kind of wonder if he means Rockman. Hello, commentator.
I, Rockman, am a dude.
Am I supposed to like defend who I am or something?
You're talking about song. She is not a dude.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. Where the fuck are these last 2 cats?
hiding from you because that's what cats do. Just ask cat owners. Have you been through?
This is a cat.
I want there to be a random dog. Just so you can be like, this is not a cat.
Let's see. There it is. It's hiding in the wagon. It's like I've been past there millions of times. Because when you walk by as a human, they kind of run away slightly.
Dogs run away. Clearly need to be more of a cat person playing this. The cats don't run away.
A cat lover, you might say?
Yes. That's what I'm supposed to do there. Hey, Ratmus.
Hey, Raptors.
Now it's the most fun part of the game. Owl statues.
You're assuming that finding cats is more fun than that?
Of course. I'm good. Nothing really to complain about. Apollo's finally on solid food. Well, somewhat.
Can we get up there?
You're trying to eat wild boar and it's not working. That's what's going on.
Like when I pissed off a boar and it crashed into this like part of the wall and it knocked, the idiots on its back, like it just knocked them right off. They flew over the wall. Oh, wow. Damn it.
Okay, now I have 100 gold bricks to go.
Damn it.
Did you get your damn it reflexes fixed?
Hey, lizard.
Lizard. That's Bridge of Elden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look. I did something right. Do I get points for that?
You did something right for once?
On the checklist.
You guys know Aladdin references have no effect on me, right?
I'm not making any comments on it.
How is everyone in chat doing?
Did you have any contact with the roofers today, Lizard? You're just doing this on autopilot, aren't you? Kind of like, no thinking involved. Here, 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 here. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle.
Pretty much.
Alright, that works. So this is where I'd love to say, the car that was, like, the one at my house on this date at this time. But yeah, it's like...
Wait, are you talking about where the car that bumped into your car?
Yeah, they asked a description of the car that bumped into his car. Which Lizard himself did not witness, but a neighbor did.
Well, wasn't it like their company car or something?
It might not have been.
Wow. I just did something stupid. You said autopilot. I went right for the one with the chest instead of the one with the doodad that I need.
Wow, I can distract you even without, like, making innuendos. And I love how Gray could describe it is a very dirty white car. What?
Rapmus, you want to tell your story about touch-up paint? talked about the other big letdowns in your life, Ratmus. The elegy of emptiness not being what you wanted. The popcorn tape. You know, your older brother. You know, all those big letdowns. What about Donkey Kong cereal? All it needs is 2 crunches because 1 is not good enough. So what? Just get the hell out of here right now. Also, he stole my ancient skybook. I no longer have possession of the skybook. He took it. It's a great place to save and quit. You have to touch up the roof like they touched up your bumper with touch-up paint, aka duct tape. Times like this, Shad, you should just get the hell out of here and go play Dungeons and Dragons. Is that a good thing or a bad thing or an indifferent thing?
Alright, so I got distracted by a question from my mom. I think you said it was someone's church. Yeah. Where's one of your Mike Ditka quotes?
Like when he threw it, when he murdered that stool.
Yeah, I think a former lieutenant governor of Virginia went to the church I grew up in, and is one of the reasons we stopped going to the church. Because of his high and mighty, everything I do is approved by Godness.
Ratmus, what's that from? Just hope a man chicken with nipple rings doesn't get in on this. Oh, would you look what happened? Spoilers, dragon. Spoilers, man chickens. This is Zonus? Okay, I'm vaguely remembering it now, Ratmus. Come on, cursor. I just realized earlier that every dungeon has Uku in it except for the Palace of Twilight, because this is the last time she just stays here. Blah, 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 I speak a little highly and blah, 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 blah. So does the Palace of Twilight not count as a full dungeon because it doesn't have Uku in it? Why is there a space here? Whatever.
I wonder if a shield would go there.
Like a wooden shield? even gotten a cutscene telling me about this dungeon. There we go.
I don't know, but the space is there and other people's stuff, so.
Weird. I just noticed it. Excuse me. I'm choking over here.
Alright, miss.
You? I was going to let you live, but not when you attack me like that. It's a great view.
I was going to be merciful, and then you made me forget what mercy was.
Freaking bird monster.
What's your opinion of this dungeon?
It's very long. Yeah, anything Nintendo will do that. All that means is you can't really get money for it, which you probably weren't gonna get money for it anyways. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
disagree.
I ignore all of that, except unless YouTube mutes the entire thing, like for everyone, for every country and stuff. That's when I've actually gone and done
Yeah, if it says like, if you look into it and it says your video is not available in such and such a country or something like that, that's a problem. But if it doesn't say anything like that, it's not a problem.
Yeah, then they just either put commercials on it or might mute it a little bit. My Lego Lord of the Rings is going to be muted everywhere, so I'm uploading it to YouTube but making it private. and I may not even like make it public and have it private just to save it, but not like do anything with it. Yeah, what was it, Blizzard? I had one of my Pirates of the Caribbean was muted for everyone in all countries for Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, so I took that one on, and there was another one. Oh, one of my Pokemon ones.
Oh, see, I haven't had anything like that.
That was just like muted in all countries kind of thing, and I was like, that I'll argue with. Otherwise, I ignore it. I just like, yeah. Copyright infringement, yeah, whatever.
Like, a lot of times, the DuckTales theme, because, yeah, anything Disney or Nintendo is usually a big problem, so, like, the DuckTales theme, that can be a problem. Like, I think maybe some of my DuckTales videos are, like, unavailable in Germany or something for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's, like, 1 or 2 countries, I don't bother. I haven't done too much with it, Lizard, mostly because, like, I feel like there is so much you can do. I just don't have enough of a story in my head to really create something. And if I just created something without, like, fully thinking anything through, then it's just going to be a garbled mess. And I haven't played too many RPGs that game is based off of, like a Dragon Quest game or something like that. Like, I just haven't played any RPGs that are that heavily RPG. Like, thinking of each individual piece, and I'm just like, like, you have these people, and they have these weapons, and these weapons have names, and these weapons have abilities. These people have abilities, and I was like, details.
Well, there goes Link.
And this is why I don't like this dungeon. I don't know, like, not only is it long and kind of confusing, but again, I hate the stompiness of the iron boots, and the color scheme is just so neutral. It's a whole white beiginess.
It's really just the length for me. Died.
I just don't even find it aesthetically pleasing as a... That and falling. I hate falling. I just have a real hatred of falling. And they specifically make you fall. They're like, you have to go here, and you have to quickly fall shot these other places, or you're gonna die.
I don't remember ever going through a door while wearing the iron boots like I just did.
I guess sometimes I like going with the flow of things. Of kind of like, I'm fine with like the default choice of this, blah blah blah. But in something like the RPG Maker, you really can't do that. Does that make sense? It's like sometimes you can just be laid back and be like, yeah, I'm cool with whatever. And sometimes I'd be pretty kind of like, yeah, I'm cool with whatever, and yet it can't do that. Gotta know what you want. And I don't know. Here, Ackman, you know what else you have to know?
What?
You have to know your anime. Should have brought a punt gun.
That lizard warrior just kamikazed me. Oh, and he respawned. Oh, that's not fair. Take that, lizard warriors.
I'm good at that part too, Lizard, but it's one of those things where, like, if you have, like, an RPG, you usually sometimes, like, have a party of several characters. It's like, here is this character. These are the attributes this character has. This is the weapon this character... It's like, the story is one thing, but the details kind of can get mind-boggling about how many details you need to really think out. That, and not only that, but it's like picking out your enemies that you're going to fight and all of their stats. And figuring out, like, alright, I want this enemy, and I want it to be this hard to kill for a level, or this easy to kill, and stuff like that. It's like, I forget, Lizard, if you ever played D&D, but you know how, like, the process of making one character in D&D, like, you have that, there's just, like, a huge, you got your piece of paper with, like, all these stats on it and everything. Well, you gotta do that for, like, every single character and enemy. Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where I think back to it and it's like I would love that if I was in high school. Like I'd be all over it. Same thing with Lego Worlds, because now I have an Xbox One, and I was like, alright, I have a game now that I can, like, play Lego Worlds on, but do I really want to get into Lego Worlds? And the answer is kind of in this, like, It's like, maybe not, considering that it's so sandboxy, more like Minecraft. Versus I like when things have an end to them. I guess my real thing is like coming up with balanced enemies is a daunting task. Does that make sense, Rockman?
Yeah. What's Lego Worlds then?
Hmm?
I heard of Lego Worlds now.
Lego Worlds has been out, and we've talked about it before. I can understand you not remembering it, though. It's a sandbox.
Lego City, and I thought.
Yeah, I've been playing the city, but no, Lego Worlds is sandbox. I think there's online. Terrain and environments can be modified via landscaping tools, variety of vehicles, multiplayer option, and features for world sharing have been added. The game allows players to build constructions in a 3D procedurally generated world. So yeah, I mean, it is different from Minecraft, but yeah, it's essentially Lego Minecraft. And it's something kind of like, again, I'm just thinking, it's like, I would love this as a kid, like years ago. Like, put me in high school, I would have been all over this.
One of Rammus's famous letdowns is a second claw shot.
It's also one of those like I'm really enjoying playing Lego City, and part of my enjoyment of it is that I'm doing it not streaming, because I really can just spend a lot of time like wandering around just trying to figure things out, and I don't feel that pressure to entertain anyone but myself. Versus like with Lego Lord of the Rings, I'm still kind of wandering around trying to figure things out, but I have slightly the pressure of entertaining and like gotta keep momentum, gotta keep doing stuff, I can't just like wander around just going like, oh, I'm just in La La Land. Like, oh, this is like a map. Let's figure out what other stuff. I'm just gonna climb a few things.
Thanks, Helm Splitter. Helm Splitter just doesn't want to work. And then I mean the shield bash. He's shaking the nunchuck is doing nothing.
Yeah. And I love doing that, Lizard, but it's it's enjoyable when it's just yourself and it's only like only your time kind of thing. It's great. Like, I would feel more open to streaming a game that I really like, My Sims Kingdom, except for the fact I need to collect materials in order to build things, and that collecting the materials can get tedious and quite boring. And it's like, I don't think I can put my channel through that. Like, I might eventually do it anyway. I might just go like, you know what, just freaking stream it already. At the same time, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I just gotta wander around right now with a metal detector, and I have to at least get this many items, so I'm just gonna wander around now. La da 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 da. It is. I agree. It is kind of nice, not in the sense of 3 hours doing one thing, but it's nice in the sense of, like, you had 3 hours to yourself doing something for yourself. Like, 3 hours relaxing is perfectly fine kind of thing. Lizard, did you hear that, like, I told my dad about Stranger Things and stuff, and, like, within the next day, or it might have been, like, 2 days later, I come home and Mom's like, he has been watching this all day. Like, he binged the entire first season in one sitting. At least I know where I got my binging habits from. Hey, Dragoon.
Hey, Dragoon, how's it going? You know, as long as we're talking about Stranger Things.
Did you love the guy in all the Super Bowl commercials? Because I was loving them.
Dragoon, Song, and myself, and I think Lizard, we've only seen the first season of Stranger Things. We're supposed to watch Stranger Things Season 2 at the barbecue, but the way they are, my question is to you, Song, maybe we just watch it ourselves at your house?
You could if you want, yeah.
Because I don't know when the hell they're ever going to do it.
I believe Lizard also has Netflix and can watch it whenever he wishes. Have you seen, quote unquote, the play Lizard? The Eagles got a fantastic touchdown. It was a marvelous play. I'm not much of a football fan, and I know Doom isn't either, but I even Skyped it to Doom because I was like, you know football well enough to know how good of a play this is. Alright, let me go find it and you'll be like, whoa. Let's see. That should be it. Like I can happily watch this play again because it's so good.
Of course, I didn't realize at first that it was the quarterback.
I knew the whole time. I was like, I happened to just stand and I was watching it and I saw what he was doing and I knew immediately that the person who caught it was the quarterback. I was like, I just went, like I'm not enough of a football fan to like really sometimes recognize amazing plays, but I just like.
I mean, even I know that was a highly unusual,
exactly. It's kind of like
amazing thing.
Sometimes kind of like I can't even tell what a play is. It's like, okay, he has the ball, he threw the ball. Sometimes it looks planned out, and sometimes it doesn't look planned out at all. That just perfectly like how planned. And I love how the quarterback, if you watch it, he's like nonchalantly and then he runs. He's like, make sure no one's paying attention to me. Go.
This is the other thing I specifically don't like about this dungeon is this series of rooms. I always get confused and lost and always go the wrong way and sometimes backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have no idea where to go here.
I do have a good friend who is a Patriots fan, so when I see him later, I do have to at least, like, not rub it in his face. Because he is a good friend, but for some reason he likes the Patriots, and I don't get it. See, this is the other part of City in the Sky I hate. How mazy all of a sudden it gets with, like, where's my hook shot? Where's my hook shot? Where's my hook shot? Have you used any healing items?
This game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which healing items?
I drank soup a bunch of times.
Oh, nah.
And I picked up a fairy. See, I don't know where to go here. pointing the Wii remote down and it's pointing up. Is this just like a troll?
I'm waiting for the bitch move.
I don't even know how I got here, or how you were supposed to know something was here.
So I don't like this dungeon.
There's another horrible thing about this room. If you fall anywhere in this entire room, you have to do the entire thing all over again. Like, there's 2 chests with money right there, and I think at least one of them is a Weaver stamp. And unless I had gone, like, by going in this door, I'm not going to go back. But at least by going in this door, if I went for those chests and fell off, at least I would disco Granny back up here. Freaking plant munching on me during a cutscene.
Nom nom. Face. Do you get a heart container from Sam?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to need arrows. Why is one of my gloves a different color than the other?
Lighting?
Jeez. What exactly is a bracer? Closer look at Link here. There's no like, there's no upgrade in this game like Goron bracelets or anything like that. Just gonna ignore that guy. Really wish you would Z-target the correct one. What are you doing, Link? This game is so broken. Come on. Oh, wait. Extremely upset about what has transpired here. I'm about to throw the controller. I did not fall off in the fucking first place. To break the nunchuck. That's what should have happened 10 minutes ago. We're gonna have a little BRB break while I go punch a hole through the wall. Back. Hey, Blake. Mark things off.
Hi, Blake.
It's better if you play the song City in the Sky and Spirit in the Sky. Maybe this table's in the way. Tried moving the tables and the remotes. I don't know why the Wii Remote is acting like this is fucking Skyward Sword. Oh, okay. So when he's holding the shield in his left hand, since this is this version, that means that on his right hand he has that bracer thing to like protect his hand. Whereas on the other hand, it's just like whatever his outfit is. I can't just look where I want to look because he keeps locking on to shit. I can't do what I want to do because then he lets go. Camera view. Because it's like, at this point we should be almost done with the dungeon, and we're not. It's like lengthwise, it's like I want it to be over by now, and it's like, nope. Got so much left to do. Everybody disco dancing. Second heart piece.
Did you get both pose or just one of them?
Just one. Oh, we dropped the 50 rupee. Lizard Warrior dropped the 50 rupee. Hey, 10-4, how's it going? What's the other pub?
Hey, 10-4. You at 5, yeah, when I was doing them regularly. It's good. That, I would think that would just make you puke. And you just got the toe, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was making sure because I remembered hearing it. 3 more pose. 2 more hurt pieces. Great. Yeah, no shit. Let's hurt it.
This is the best way to fight these enemies. Please die! That's the second hit. You're dead. God.
Yeah, you don't want to chug anything, LG, and if you want anything, you want water. Like, milk is a very good thing to drink, but not something good to drink and then jostle around. Okay, I have a song dog.
What's in there? I'll mention this again because I probably mention this every time I've streamed this game. Don't be like me and accidentally forget to pull this thing. But if you do accidentally forget to pull this thing and drop down, don't go through the entire freaking dungeon again like I did. You can actually get back up there by claw-shotting to this thing, because now that the fan is turned off, you can stand here and claw-shot your way back up in case you forgot to hit that switch. I didn't know that, and I went back through the entire fucking dungeon around. And it was the worst thing ever. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Blake. I'm showing you what not to do on purpose. Because, yeah, you see what I just did there? Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. For fuck's sake. Stop. Move. I really want this dungeon to take all night. That's really my goal, is to have this dungeon take fucking forever. Lizard, what about Scooby-Dooby-Doo? What's in here? A chest? Damn it! But it won't fit in your wallet, so let's put it back. Well, have I got the solution for you? If my controller would work.
Does Rock even know that song, Blake?
Of course I do.
You know a Vanilla Ice song?
Uh, unlike everyone in chat, I was alive when that happened. 13 years old. Something like that.
Well, I would have been alive if I would have been 4 then.
No, I just made that up. I remember the In Living Color parody. How many of you can say that? With Jim Carrey. But no, that makes too much sense, Blake.
If I shave off enough of this rupee, then it's worthless. Okay.
Fucking lizard warriors.
I noticed that lizard, but then like I found that one to be a bit maybe more obscure than the brand new invention. I don't know. Yeah. I came back to say something, and then I forgot what it was.
Listen, I'm talking about a parody of Ice Ice Baby called White White Baby that Jim Carrey did on In Living Color. No, not Fire Marshal.
Do you know what Vanilla Ice does now?
Fixes houses.
Yep.
This guy's supposed to give me money? Well, whatever, I don't need money. But still, what the fuck? I'm so ready for this dungeon to be over. Have we heard anything from Cobra or anything?
Well, if Cobra's sticking to his new schedule, he won't be streaming until 10, which is an hour and 15 minutes. Which I would think you could do Palace of Twilight.
Well, I need to do the Cave of Ordeals and the Palace of Twilight.
If
I can do the Cave of Ordeals and the Palace of Twilight tonight, then all I'll have left is Hyrule Castle, and then in that case, I'll do a short stream on Wednesday and finish it. But if I have more than that, then I won't.
I mean, doesn't Cave of Ordeals take about an hour anyway?
That's what I would think.
So you can do Palace of Twilight in 15 minutes? Or are you just going to be late to...
No, Palace of Twilight will probably take an hour. It is a short dungeon.
Yeah, I'm with Blake. I'm like, that's fun. Ooh, it's a blue chew. Remember when I caught the blue chew and I was so excited and then I drank it on the spot? I remember.
Okay, good. I thought this was here, but I wasn't sure. I mean, when I go through the Cave of Ordeals, we'll see.
I think you could do one of them easily, but I don't know about doing both.
I mean, I got through this dungeon in like 1 hour. About an hour and 10 minutes. Including a rage break. So, I mean, the Palace of Twilight has to be less than an hour then. Because it's pretty simple. you like do really well on this boss?
I highlighted it. I only took like a little bit of damage, which was kind of a trolley damage anyway. No, what I did was I paused enough somewhere and like I tricked him really well for like I managed to change my direction without him changing it, or like I paused long enough for him to I'm going to stop here and start my fire breathing sequence, and then I got to start again so I didn't have to flip back. I did something that was interesting, that was probably kind of pure luck in like how long I paused for something.
Yeah, on the third pass, he gets wise to you, and then he's supposed to fake you out and then change direction. But like Song said, she hesitated enough for him to try and breathe fire, and then she just hesitated, and it caused him to like fuck up, and then you were just,
Like I'm watching
you were
right
able
now,
to
I got
really
up there and
continue
I'm
the
going
same
in one direction.
Like I could try to hesitate and see if I can replicate it.
Yeah, it's like Doom all of a sudden is like, also, did you just cheese the final part? Because I kept going in one direction. Like, I only kept going right. I never had to go left. Because I just managed to pause somewhere and hesitate long enough to do something, yeah. And I only lost, 2 hearts of damage? I remember being kind of ragey because he was being dickish about, like, how he was doing up there, like, just hanging up near the top and not coming down.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, what... I mean, speedrun wise, to, like, not... Like, what am I supposed to do to beat him quickly? I have no idea. I want to climb the towers, though.
But I don't want to do that, blank. Sorry, that's just what made me think.
Can't even get over there. I just don't remember climbing the towers until the second floor. But I guess it's just my bad memory. Is that you only have to do that twice? Well, like, thank you for telling me that I'm dumb and that's what I needed to do. I guess when I said an hour and 10 minutes, that wasn't including the boss fight, so there's still more. That was kind of close. Whoa.
Hey, bro.
Welcome back, Ratness. That didn't work at all. I stopped and he just went to the other one and I could not reposition and got fucked. So I don't know what the hell you did.
I didn't pause that long. And he was already kind of facing the piece that you were going to aim to versus you head on. I have no idea what I did. I don't think anyone else really knew what I did either. I mean, if someone else can tell me, there's my highlight. Yay! Are you bleeding or anything, Lizard? I mean, I find nails in the yard sometimes. Because some of them, like, fall or so and get pulled up during storms and whatnot. But, I'm guessing you're talking about a fresh nail versus a rusty old one. One, Lizard, I hope it was not a rusty nail. Two, I'm guessing since you don't seem to want to go get that checked, antibiotic that shut up. Also disinfect. Disinfect, then antibiotic. Okay. Well, I mean, tetanus can happen even for things that aren't rusty, but I mean, if you tell anyone you stepped on something like that, everyone's like, "Temporary tetanus shot." Blah, blah, blah. I'm not up to date on my tetanus shot, so. Yeah, I'm just in pain for you. Wait, why do you have an empty bottle now? What?
A viable potion. I'm gonna flee.
Why a blue potion?
Because I'd rather have a full heal for the cave of ordeals.
Oh. Are you also doing the stars?
I fucking equipped the Ordon sword again.
Wow.
Hey, Minato.
Is that for a Mega Man or a Majora's Mask? I'm assuming Majora's Mask. Oh, I saw that What's His Face on YouTube is playing Mega Man 3 now? Has it been enjoyable? I assume you're watching it. Is it less painful than me playing it?
Yeah. It's only been one video so far.
Oh, okay. It's like, part of me thinks one day I really should, like, stream one of those Mega Mans just so people can honestly and truly see me rage. And, like, just be angry.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably gonna end up. I'm gonna have to leave the Palace of Twilight and Hyrule Castle for after I get back. Which sucks. Where am I going now?
Stars.
Complete wrong direction. See, I have this milk which I need to save. I have a fairy's tears which I would prefer not to use if possible. So I have a blue potion to use in a fairy. If I have to use the fairy's tears, I will.
Do you want to think about selling your water bombs and getting more of the crawly ones? Or any of those bomb strats?
I mean, like to use bomblings on the Cave of Ordeals?
I do, but I like doing things from far away, like go kill things.
Meh.
Like like I think it took like 3 to beat one of those skeleton guys, the Redeads.
Like 17 seconds left.
Yeah, pretty much exactly 17.
Way better than
You made
one.
that look easy.
Yeah, better than one highlight where I had like 0.017 seconds left. Fangirls! Well, Blake, they're totally underage. Fruit hearts? Yes, even on hero mode. 15. I thought she was 36, Rammus.
There's something wrong if you're mixing up 15 and 36. You mortal drawed like two things at once and you're not bragging about it? Who are you and what have you done with my boyfriend?
I didn't say it, but I thought it. How am I supposed to get this?
No, you go to the circle thing and then you miss that there was a circle thing next to the leaves.
Okay. Yeah, and it's frickin' daytime. Like, I remember this being so hard to see at night. I don't know how I missed it here. Doom, that's... Hey, Doom, that's very metaphysical of you. You knew exactly who I am and why I was here. And you knew the meaning of life.
He just did stars. With 17 seconds left to go. Wait, did I mark off? I think I marked off Kakariko Gorge on my lips. You guys just looking at like double claw shots.
Okay, so next is Cave of Ordeals. Cobra has tweeted Mario RPG in basically 50 minutes. So, I mean, yeah, that's probably enough time to do the Cave of Ordeals, but not the Palace of Twilight, so...
Stars.
Yes, 15. I thought she was 36, is a quote from Mallrats. I mean, I'm missing 3 bombs, but do I really want to go back to Milo Martin buy 3 bombs? No. So...
I tried to get him to get more bomb links. Because bomb link strats are awesome. Remember when I was doing this freaking thing and then the power went out and I had to do it a freaking second time?
Cave Ordeals?
Yes.
I forgot about that.
I was so angry because just all of a sudden, power out. I'm kind of surprised I didn't scream. My parents did see me I rampaged through the house like, what just happened? And then I was like, I was doing a thing that I'm gonna have to do all over again.
I mean, I could cheat this and do it a lot faster by cheating it with the...
What, with the Wolf Link amiibo or something?
Skipping floors by doing the thing with the boomerang.
I did Doom, and I was just in this like, what? This is so wrong. Yes. And I specifically did not mention it to Rock because he would rage at it, and I did not want to hear it. Yeah, it's all kinds of wrong.
I suppose you're right, Blake.
It's bad. You're just gonna like, this is garbage.
Wait,
blah blah.
Is this something that's smoke? No.
He did not create it, I did not believe. No, someone else did.
Somebody, Soon Biscuit? Is that like Sunaru, or is it nobody we know? What each answer says about you. Oh, this will be fun. Huh? Well, I mean, first of all, I'm reading Majora's Mask, and it says you probably hate that Ocarina gets all the recognition despite being kind of inferior.
I thought
Yes,
you would
that's
see it
true.
and be insulted by the immediate Zelda 2 one.
Okay, now I'm looking at Zelda 2, and whoever wrote this is full of shit.
This is actually kind of good. You get to read this on stream.
No, this is clearly, this is not real. This is like something designed to make someone angry.
I know. But I'm just like the crap for Wind Waker, I was just kind of like, what?
Yeah, whoever.
I can't even tell if this guy likes any of the Zelda games with the crap he put on them. I was like, he didn't say anything good about any of them.
Yeah, that's.
Actually, I think he wrote a decent thing about Skyward Sword, and I was just kind of like, what? I love Skyward Sword, and I was just kind of like, wait, what? Yeah, my jeans will start.
But Blake, getting back to the glitch of skipping floors, I think it was a couple years ago when I streamed this game. I did the glitch just to show it off, so I went through here not quote unquote legit, but then I did a second run through where it was actually quote unquote legit. So I did it once on stream to show it off. But yeah, I'm gonna do every floor now. So this will be fun. And,
Does infinite bomb arrows have something to do with the cave of ordeals? I think I saw someone pull that off like on a stream once. Like back when I was like really new to Twitch and I still wasn't like really talking in chat, but I was like watching some random person and they did the glitch and I was like, what?
No, I mean I can. What it is basically most of the floors when you come in here have these two torches on the side. If you put out both of these torches, as I just did, that means that not this floor, but the floor below me, when I get there, the door will already be open. I won't have to kill the enemies there, I can just go straight for the door. And now that I did that, I have to kill all the enemies, even though I opened the door already, because that's cheating and I didn't want to do that. Also, rip quarter heart, so rip great spin, it's useless. Alright, see, I've come into this floor right here. I haven't killed any of the enemies, but the door's already open. But now I'm gonna kill these spiders.
Huh.
It only works on the Wii version. And I think it might have been something that the developers put in on purpose to test the Cave of Ordeals, and then for whatever reason they didn't take it out.
Yeah. But I have 4 swords on one of my Zelda 3DS. I think people probably prefer 4 swords to the 3DS one that involved 3 links. What was it? Triforce Heroes? Or something?
Last time I did this, I was on hero mode, so this should be a frickin' cakewalk.
That's because I think you could do 4 swords just with one person. Yeah, Triforce Heroes. Like, my brother was willing to buy that for him and I to play. especially since I could potentially stream it. But I was like, I did not have knowingly like a third person to really rely on. Oh, and since we're talking about that, for those of you who have not seen my panels or heard me talk about it, once I am done with Skies of Arcadia, my next week-end stream game will be Minish Cap. Which will be much like my A Link to the Past playthrough. Like, I've seen lots of people play it, but doesn't mean like I truly absorbed what was going on. I did not. Yeah, you had 3 people to at least play it, so that's true. Probably. I planned for it.
I double mortal draw those mofos, lizard warriors. Very happy.
You don't sound happy about it. You're supposed to sound all cocky and stuff.
Well, now I've done it enough to where it's old hat. Yes.
Okay, see, now that's kind of that's getting there with the cockiness, almost. You missed one heart piece. What if the queen of the fairies was this creepy little girl?
Queen of the Hoppies.
I was not. If someone was going to be on Skype, it was most likely going to be Rock for Minish Cap, and I'd most likely get him to set up the Minish Cap checklist and help him with that and stuff. And I think Rock puts you, me, and Stig on like every checklist for editorship anyway.
Every Zelda checklist, yeah. Oh wait, I need the spinner, not the doodad.
I love having you on Skype, Doom, but I also know that you also enjoy being just a regular viewer.
Yeah, and Cobra asked me to be on Skype for Mario RPG. I don't think he asked you to, but I'd almost prefer to defer to you on that one. Yeah, I definitely need the horse call in here, that's for sure. Okay, I take back what I said. I do not want Doom to be on Skype.
I think I did mine, but it was mostly blind until the end when I was like, I want frog coins so I can buy things. Tell me where to get frog coins.
Yeah.
And then it was just, but that's all y'all backseated me on, really, was frog coins. Because I desperately wanted them. Like, I want those things he's selling. And I don't want to have to keep going down that damn river.
Hated that river.
Oh, by the way, do you want me to have a list up on like what's coming up next? Or are you fine just going through blindly?
Who are you talking to and about what?
You and the floor, the cave.
No, I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, I did it for Doom a lot because I think he was doing hero mode.
Yeah, this ain't hero mode.
And so that he could like prepare ahead of time. Like what was coming up next. I thought that was one of my like most shining mod moments I've done.
I might have killed 3 or 4 with the mortal draw there. I'm not sure.
I agree. That was 3 or 4, yeah. Wait, lost count of what? What floor you're on? Well, he's on floor 17.
Okay, see what's down there with the pose?
I don't know.
Skeletal dogs, I guess.
Okay. DG, you're on floor 17. So for some reason today, my dad turned on like a cricket match that's taking place in, I guess, Australia. And I'm like, he's like, you know about cricket, right? Like, do you know about the sticky wicket? Which I guess is like some cricket piece of equipment. But I just kind of look at him and I'm like, Daddy, we're not supposed to talk about those. And my mom started like laughing. She's like, I felt very clever.
Yes, I know there's a magical chew jelly and a blue chew jelly. I don't care.
We already have them. Oh, you got it before it even merged. Nice. You're doing well on health anyway. Yes. Cricket fighting is legal, unlike cockfighting. Both of them may have sticky wickets, though.
What are you talking about?
It made me laugh.
What's going on? Definitely not hero mode.
So, do you think these are like the bones of children or something?
Yes.
Or have they been all shrunken by like voodoo?
No, definitely dead kids. I mean, what? They're activated. I beat Majora one time without using the first deity mask just to see what it was like, and yeah, it was not great. So yeah, Doom. When you first played the game, you just went through it without a guide and got whatever you could, and beat the game any percent, and then immediately after that, you did a 3 heart run with 1 bottle. Like,
What?
yeah,
Wait, has Doom never done the 100% run?
I guess not. And
Whoa.
the question is, why?
And I know Doom doesn't like the game enough for me to even like attempt asking if he would like
Yeah,
play it again. It's just
I know he doesn't like it and he doesn't want to play it again, but just like, what the hell possessed you to like say that was what you were gonna do? Like, oh well, I beat the game, now I'm just gonna 3 heart it, and I guess I hate it, so I'm never gonna touch it again.
yeah, this is certainly not hero mode considering how much he's getting hit by those fire arrows.
Wow, are you really getting masks that fast? Those re-deads.
Hmm.
No, those are skeleton guys.
It's like Great Fairies, Kamaros.
Didn't mean to do that. Almost worked. Now that, boom, worked.
Okay, I hate you for that. Those 3 skeletons. Slightly. You can smile at me cockily right now. Like, ha ha ha. And I'm be like, brr.
It's totally a word.
Cockily?
Mm-hmm. Alright, bye Doom.
Bye, Doom.
I guess we'll probably be at Cobra's by the time you get back. Wait, who's saying myrrh isn't a word? The myrrh, babe, the myrrh. These fuckers die.
I don't want to die. You can't make me die. Floor 30.
No.
Not me.
It's not a checkpoint because if you die, you have to do the whole thing all over again, and if you leave, you have to do the whole thing all over again. What she will do is, well, number one, she gives you a reward by releasing fairies into a certain spring in the overworld, and number two, if I did not have the item needed to move on, like in this case the Dominion Rod, like if I came in here and I didn't have that, I would claw shot back up, and she would take me out and warp me out because I could not proceed.
And that's to make sure you got into a certain part of the game that you have the dungeon item.
Mm-hmm. I think that's probably Cobra. I asked them a question. Yeah, I guess so, but they do leave you away, so.
He just got to level 30 was her, so 31. So he's at 32. 33 should be the next one and has a Poe.
Okay.
So he's over Bon Jovi. By the way, so today, like, both on my way to work and, like, after work going home, like, the radio played, like, 0 good songs. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, there's 50 floors, Lizard.
I always mix it up because in Paper Mario you have, like, 100, and so I always think you have way more than you actually do. Because I think Zelda typically have 50.
Yeah,
Yes, I do, Turbulent.
whatchamacallit in Wind Waker has 50 also, so.
It's a nice way to listen to music that I don't want to pay for.
Hey, Turbulent. Look for the hearts here. Sometimes on levels with pose. Not here though. Oh boy. Oh, that sucks.
That's a lucky lineup for two of them.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Zeus. It is possible to get 18 heart pieces before the first dungeon. Mm-hmm. Yep. I can give you a link to Rock's Checklist Monado, but I mean, if you're trying to play it and just off of like what you can find and stuff, then it would be all spoilerific.
I turned into a wolf, assuming that when I got back, my hero's clothes would be, or magic armor would be off. That was not the case. Okay, so here's a dark knot. So what, bomblings?
I don't recall Dark Nuts.
No, just skeleton people.
I don't remember what I used. Remember using. I mean, what are you using the neoprene for?
How is he targeting the wrong fool?
It keeps going to the other guy.
Jerks. He fucking teleported.
Oh, Neosporin. I was like, yes, I use Neosporin. Whenever I have a cut, it's just kind of like clean it with some rubbing alcohol. 'Cause I don't mind the sting. Neosporin, and then I put a Band-Aid on it.
Do you have
I will
Mr.
say, though,
Grilling
that
alcohol
recently
for
my
you?
sister-in-law found out that she's allergic to Neosporin. So if it's not something you use much... Yes, Bunnyhood is at the ranch. You can get it on the 3rd day.
It's the 3rd day. Just go in there, go to the Kuko place, and do it with the Bremen mask.
Yay! So floor 40. So 10 more floors.
This is my most hated floor.
40. Oh. Yeah, I still don't know how Sunrose did it with the horde of them. I think he just woke 2 of them up.
3, as it turns out.
3.
Yes, Neosporin is made with pure 100% mango juice. Totally.
I do not believe it has mango in it. And I have no idea what she's actually allergic to in it.
Also neoprene. 100% mangoes. Yeah, I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, Apollo was close to potentially being given penicillin by the emergency vet, which was, we were kind of like, well, make sure you absolutely tell us if you put it on him. Not because of him, but because of me. It's like, I'll need to make sure that, like, I know how to be cautious if it happens, but it's like, I need to know whether I need to be, like, super careful, like, washing my hands all the time if I'm near him. Well, remember that they brought, with the red moon thing that they did, they like just brought them back and
One
stuff.
bombling kills those guys.
Yep. Very effective.
It's better than trying to mortal draw them.
Last hope. And 60.
60 pose confirmed.
Yay.
Virtue jelly over there.
Sorry, the bomb that knocked you back.
Choose. It's like, how the hell did that guy get me? There's no way he should have been able to get me. And I realized, well, it's because the ghost rats are on me, which has severely impeded my movement.
I think I hated this level. By the way, I just went ahead and exited the checklist because I don't believe you're getting any other things tonight.
I see how it is.
Hmm?
I see how it is. Hey Zoda, how's it going?
I see how it is too, the fact that you like Super Mario RPG. And you'll be like, I don't want to miss it. Hi, Zoda. You'd have to do a lot to get that one extra item. Considering all he has left on the checklist is 2 art pieces. I think this is when I just drop bombs. Oh, it's a little skeleton guys.
That's... Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you don't use bomblings up there.
Why?
Sorry, I would have told you if I know you were about to do that. Lizard, you don't know what bomb lanes are?
Completely useless pieces of shit. They should have just, walked off the cliff like normal. A normal human being could have predicted. There's no way I can... See, now I'm fucked. Straight up fucked. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Lizard. I thought... That's what I thought they'd do. You piece of shit! Come on! Dark Nut, you are not better than me! Please tell me this is the final floor.
I don't know. Doesn't the final one have 3?
Yeah, I think one's below me.
Oh. Hey, Nero.
Fuck Majora's Mask 3D. Hey Nero, how's it going?
I think I saw an arm swing when you were doing that. What was I laughing at earlier? Oh yeah, someone posted like this terrible list of their opinion on the Zelda games, and it was awful. And it was making me laugh, people's opinions on it, because it was so bad. I do not believe you're going to watch that, Ratmus. He does have a potion. I think he's waiting to use it until he uses all of his rubies from his magic armor. Why are you so much better at fighting these guys than me?
See, now I have to drink this blue potion so that I have an empty
You can
bottle to get more fairies' tears.
Mm.
I mean, how am I good at this game? Years of practice. I may be better than some people, but I'm not better than other people, like probably Zelda.
In praise of your thing, here are my tears I've cried at night.
See, now I have 2 bottles of fairies' tears, 1 fairy and 1 half thing of milk. I need to buy more bombs and arrows. I'm almost out of money.
Well, I wonder where you can get infinite money.
Yeah, well, that's going to take a while. But yeah, these are the fairy springs that have the fairies now. So. Is Cobra live?
Yes. He hasn't actually started going yet because he was eating food.
Okay, well then we're going to stop here. And 90% sure what's going to happen is I'm just going to wait and not stream again until after the trip. So, sorry guys, this is going to be a huge cliffhanger. Unless I get everything done that I need to get done on Wednesday super early and I'm all packed and ready to go and I can do a stream. What we'll be doing next time is buying some more bombs and arrows
That's the whole stream.
with infinite money, Palace of Twilight, Hyrule Castle, Ganon beat the game. And I should have saved and quit. Ratmus is coming over tomorrow. Rockman and Ratmus is Tuesday, tomorrow. And then we will finish this game either slight possibility Wednesday night or probably 2 weeks from Wednesday when I get back from the trip. So yes, checklist is done. Done good enough.
Hey, Clysington, you just blandioed.
Alright.
But we will be rating Cobra, who's playing Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, I guess we're doing that, so. Thanks everyone for watching and stuff. That's the end of the stream. Gonna raid Cobra, so please do the thingy.